My name is Timothy, and this is XPR Garage. Well, the car's changed a little bit since last time y'all seen it. I haven't been filming. I've been wanting to get this done, and it's been a little bit here and there. And the days I did have to get to this point, I primered it and then painted it. This is the one coated black. I let it dry and I scuffed it up again. And today I'm going to try to put the final coat on it. This was a heavy coat. It's cheap paint. It's got a lot of orange peel in it. But for what it's going to be and what it is, it's going to be okay. It looks a lot better one solid color. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wet the ground again here. That way kind of get the dust down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. And yeah. Probably going to be a short one. So, there's a chicken in here. Not supposed to be a chicken in here. Got quiet. So yeah. Go ahead and shoot this again and get ready to start putting this thing together. There's a chicken in here. Where you at? I hear you. You're on my freaking table. Get off of there. Come on. You're on my pistons. I need them. Go on. Go on. You don't need to be up here. I don't need you laying here. Thanks, chicken. I really needed them in a certain place. Alright, so I believe I filmed a time lapse of me putting the final coat on, or at least what I'm saying is going to be the final coat. It's got one big heavy coat on it. Didn't really mean to on the first time, but it was a pretty good coat. Second coat, I put it on light. And to me, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot smoother. So here's the things. This car has imperfections. The bodywork, I mean, I can see a dent here, which in a way, you can look at it multiple ways. It's painted black. It doesn't look bad. I didn't have any of the molding. It's a cheap daily driver. I mean, it's not a 71 Challenger that's getting restored. It's not getting completely block sanded. I did do a lot of block sanding to it. And plus, I wanted to see, it's kind of an experiment to me because I wanted to see how much I can get away with on painting. Like, I want to experience it. First car to actually spray and paint. And I'm not using a high grade paint either. I'm using Rust-Oleum. Still have a gallon left. Mineral spirits. Been dibbling with that and kind of liking it. Put a hardener in it, or catalyst hardener. Did notice the difference in that. If I really wanted to, I could wet sand it. It has a lot of orange peel. And there's some dents, some body work. I should have blended some of the other paint. So like over here on the fender is a really good example. The worst spot. You can see right here where I missed blending it here. The rest of this ain't too bad. But you can see it over here. There's that. And yeah. But it's a good daily driver. I like it. But today, it's been a couple days since this is set. So the paint's all nice and cured. I did go ahead and put the door hinges on it because I need a way to easier open the doors without me accidentally chipping it the way I was doing it. and I want to open both sides. Today, if I get over here, I need to clean up a little bit, but it's supposed to be raining too. Today, I'm going to do something with the carpet because I want to put the seats in. I need to mess with the heater, but I want to do this first. So that way the paint's drying while I'm messing with all that. It's not really a paint. I guess it's a dye. That's the correct way to do this. I got some. Hopefully I don't need any more. But this was gray and still kind of is gray, but it has a greenish to it. This carpet is very badly stained, but I've cleaned it. I pressure washed it multiple times. I've scrubbed it. This is about as good as it gets. It did get some grass on it, so I need to vacuum it up. And it didn't smell or nothing. But it's nice and soft still. So I got some stuff from AutoZone because it was the cheapest place that I could get it in town, which was $13 a can. But if this works really good, we're gonna give that a try. They had gloss black, and doesn't really say for carpet, but I think it worked better than regular paint. I figured the matte black, because this is going to get stepped on, it's going to get wore. I figured the matte, or the flat, or whatever you want to call it, will kind of blend in with it better and be a lot better than the gloss black. So I'm going to get to vacuuming this up, and I'm going to start spraying it. Hopefully it does real good. I mean, if not, the carpet's really going to get thrown away anyways, because it looks so terrible if I can't dye it. But I think this might work pretty good. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to doing that today. Alright, so I got it painted. Paint's probably not exactly matte for carpet. And there's some spots you can see. I'm going to, but it's the way you look at it. In some places you see it more than others. I got one more can left. I think it'd be enough, but I'm going to put it on whenever it's in the car so that way I can kind of see how it's laid out, instead of it just kind of sitting where it is. It'll show the imperfections of where it missed and all that. So I'm going to let that dry. And I'm going to see if I can start getting the heater box set up in this thing and cleaning out the inside. Going from my AC to a heater because I want to keep the AC box for another car, and this car is missing everything for it. And I don't have everything. So I'm just going to try to put a regular heater box in it, and I think this has got some problems anyways. There's another thing, so I got a couple of the regular heater boxes. See if I can get one fit in there. I don't think it'll be hard. And so yeah, I'm gonna get working on that. Alright, so I got my little adapter plate cut out and cut and everything. That's going to get sandwiched between the two pieces and probably get a little bit spot welded in the back. That way, in case if somebody wanted to remove it, they could. Carpet's getting dry. I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning out the inside of the car, get ready to put it in. I need to take my other heater box apart and double check that the heater core is good in it. Get one put together. So yeah, I'm going to fill in the holes. I'll seam seal this hole up with the plate on it once I figure out where it goes. These holes will get covered up. These will. And then heater core hoses will be the same. These will get covered up. I already made me a template for the AC. That way I can use it to convert another car. And yeah, I'm thinking this will work. I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't see why it won't. And yeah, here's my little template for an AC conversion. I have to figure out where everything mounts. So yeah, these should be the same as everything else. So that's my guide, the heater tube. So yeah. Alright, so while she was vacuuming out the car, I went ahead and fixed this bracket. That is the bracket to hold the spring on the driver's side for the seat. Not perfect, I gotta drill a hole somewhere in here. I gotta let that stuff dry, and we're gonna head to town. I gotta get a couple things. She vacuumed it out. This is where I was stepping, so I gotta kind of clean that up a little bit. Got some rags. I got the key switch piece that I bought that these cars have. It will work. I just have to do a little bit of work here, bending that back out, and I'll get the key switch in. Planning to get the heater box in. I need to test the heater core, make sure it's good, put it together, and that should be all ready to go. This thing has already been rewired, so if I remember right, the heater box and everything should be all good to go. Or at least wired up for that. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to get in town. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that and get something to eat and be back on it. Alright, so we're back. I got her cleaning up the back taillights that seal off. I got some seal stuff to seal it up so that way it don't leak. Around the taillight, I'm going to take that box apart and see how the heater core is in it. I may use that one, clean it up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Part should be cleaned up, but I need to get a heater box good to go. So yeah, we can get started on that. Alright, so I'm putting the taillights in. I don't have the original seals and I don't feel like buying and ordering all that. So I bought some of this foam seal from Home Depot. It's an automotive and marine. The ply is really nice. It's really, really soft, but it still has that rigidity to it. Yeah. Might be here and there compressed louder than me, but put these taillights in and seal them up. Probably going to go in and paint the interior. I'm not sure if I'm going to do black or red yet. I got the dash pad on and I'm just working it. Need to wait on the heater core to put the heater box in. So, that'll give me time to paint the inside. Alright, I'm going to get this done and start getting the grill put together too. And the rear bumper back on it. So yeah. Alright, so I'm slowly putting it back together. I got the front bolts of the fenders mounted, or tightened up. Got the headlights in. I had to rub a headlight off the truck. And gonna paint the grill, the inserts of the grill. And then I got one painting grill over there. Got the marker lights in. I'm going to try to attempt to put the front bumper on. Get it all in place and tightened up without scratching anything. I do a couple touch-ups because it got scratched over here, and then me previously running into it while it was wet. I do a little bit of door messing with here. Good thing about Rust-Oleum, you can always use the spray paint, and it pretty much matches the rest. Still got to get the welder over here and tack it. I'm going to wait till the paint dries now. If I can get some of the stuff moved out too. I don't know if I mentioned I'm going to paint the inside, but haven't gotten to that yet. Did get the door locks on. They work. Got the trunk lock on. I do need to vacuum up the doors. Yeah. Finish up this front bumper. She's taping the stuff off. That way I can get it painted. Slowly putting it back together. Oh, I did get the taillights in, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So, don't look too bad. I'm going to wait on the rear bumper because I want to do some wiring, so the rear backup lights. It's got the wrong year bumpers on it, but since the bumper's got backup lights, I'm going to put it on, and the taillights got backup lights too. So yeah, slowly but surely. So it's another day. Got some paint for painting the interior, and I got the welder moved over on this side so that way I can weld this up. So I'm gonna tack that up, paint that black, and scuff down the dash, get that pretty much ready, tape the dash off, and scuff down the rest and paint it. I did get some spray paint for that too, so I think the black, red, and the gray on the inside is going to be pretty good. I may do something with the steering wheel. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look into that. But yeah. I got the heater core ordered. It should be here hopefully within a week, so that way when I get it, I can just start putting it all back together. And yeah, hopefully it's not too cold today to paint. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. She be in here in a minute. She'll finish taping that off and painting that up and that piece. I'll put them in. Oh, it probably won't be today because I gotta let the paint dry. Yeah, got these pretty well painted up. I'm gonna pull the tape off and start getting everything ready. got the front grill in. I ran out of the original style bolts. I had used a couple of self-tappers. This one didn't have a hole there, so it got a self-tapper. A couple of sheet metal screws here. Gonna leave the headlight bezels off until I adjust the headlight, so that way I'm not taking it on and off. And do it once we're done with. Get the firewall pre-roll painted. It's painting about to paint and cold. I think it's like right in the high 40s today. But I went ahead and painted the interior. It seemed to do alright. It's not perfect. Steering column was having a little bit of a chemical reaction or something going on there. The rest of it seemed to be alright. A lot better than what it was. I don't know if that's still a little tacky. But yeah, I think the red's gonna look nice. I need to vacuum the doors. Wait until a paint saw cure. And got the grill painted. I need to put that badge back on. Need to do that before I forget. I'll do that before I leave here tonight. Waiting on I got the heater box part. I'm gonna use this one because it has better fan and stuff on it. Got it all apart. I got to pop rivet that piece back on because it's halfway off anyways. Supposed to have a heater core come in sometime this week. I'll put the seals back on. And start putting the carpet and the seats in and the dash. I'll probably start putting the dash stuff back in first. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I missed this part. Dash pad. Honestly, it's going to live with the cracks in it. I did run it. I did have some runs. Wonder. Yeah, it's got some runs in it. I don't think it's going to be that bad. That's undercoating. Or bed liner. So I'm going to try that and see what that does. I'm curious on that. And, yeah. May put one more coat on it just to see what it does. But I think that's going to be pretty good to work with that. A little cheap thing. Dash ain't too bad. I could take my time and redo it. But I think that's going to be okay. The kick panels, I may go ahead and paint them black because I hate the way the gray is. So I don't know yet. I may just go with it. But yeah. Wait the paint to cure overnight and I'll vacuum it out again. Start putting the dash back together. Then I'll get the heater box and everything put in whenever I get it. And then I'll probably put the carpet and the seats in. But yeah. That'll be it for tonight.